happiness and good fortune to all of you out there. I'm Andrew Reiner. I'm having a great day. It's Friday morning, bright and early, joined by my friend and colleague, Kyle Hilliard.
Hey there.
What up, dude?
I'm feeling pretty... What did you say? Happiness and gratitude or something?
And good fortune.
Good fortune. I'll take some of that.
Yeah. Makes you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Like when someone says that to you?
It does. We're jumping right into a cutscene here.
Yeah.
This
From
is
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it does kind of feel that way.
Gandalf.
This is like one of only a few like major story beats that occurs. That guy's weird. So they're heading towards Wander. They're chasing Wander down because he took Mono into this cursed world. Like that's the gate that you walk through in the beginning of the game, which is cool. Like I think it's like forbidden to go past that structure. But they know they have to go in there to get Wander.
But they don't know this is happening.
They don't know nothing.
And Kaplooey. Jump the gun on my Kaplooey.
Yeah, it's cool.
There it is.
Sound travels faster than light, I think, right?
Yeah. You could sync that up better for me, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'll go and fix that in post. That's why you always hear the fireworks explosion before you see it.
Weird, right?
Yeah. It's the opposite, by the way.
No, I see it the other way.
I just want.
I think it's because I'm on the other side of the river.
I just want people to know
than
that
you are.
I know my science. Ooh, you know what this one is? Desert. A trail drifts through the sky.
I will kill him. Dune.
Dune. Yeah, I watched Dune recently for the first time.
I watched Time Bandits last night.
Oh, how'd that go?
It's freaking great.
Does it hold up?
It's amazing. Yes, it's a little cheesy in that 80s kind of way, but it's Terry Gilliam.
I love Gilliam.
Brazil, people still say that's just a fantastic film.
Brazil's so good.
Time Bandits is right there.
Yeah?
I think that is such a good movie.
And I can watch that with my kid, right?
12 Monkeys.
I can watch that with my kid, right? 12 Monkeys.
Oh, yeah, it's about animals.
Seriously though, Time Bandits though, that's like I can watch that with. That's a family movie, right?
Yeah, no, it's
okay.
I would say teenage years.
Okay, I've never seen it. It's like time traveling little people, right? Like that's kind of what I know about it.
I watched it recently because Jeff Cork, my colleague,
and friend,
not my friend.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I shouldn't have spoken for you there.
Not anymore.
After this,
was making fun of my appreciation of Kenny Baker. And I was saying, for people that are in armor costumes, he's one of the best actors out there, right? Him, Peter Mayhew, they don't get enough credit.
Doug
Puppeteers
Jones.
don't get enough credit. Doug Jones does not get enough credit.
I agree with that sentiment.
And he's like, you got to back off of this, man. He's just sitting in a little tin cup turning a dome. And I'm just like, dude, he gave that character personality, made him seem kind of humanish that we're talking about R2-D2.
Yeah.
And he's like, anybody could do that. And I was like, George Lucas gave him like pretty much all the credit on making R2-D2 super cool. Like the little bouncing back and forth, the emotion kind of tilting forward, stuff like that. That's all Kenny Baker. But no, Jeff did not want to have anything of it. And I was like, well, he's actually a legit awesome actor. You should see Time Bandits. He's like, no movie from the 80s holds up, basically. Like, I think that's what you said. Like, Jeff just does not like anything that was not released last year.
We're extrapolating. We are putting a lot of words in Jeff Cork's mouth, but that was what I was accusing him of basically any old movie he says, like, just does not hold up. Because he was complaining about, like, I think Alice in Wonderland and Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he said Ghostbusters is terrible. And it's like, come on, dude.
I disagree with Ghostbusters for sure. I think Ghostbusters holds up really well.
But anyway, Kenny Baker is great. He plays a character named Fidget. I named my band after that character. I like that character so much.
Fidget?
Fidget, yeah.
Oh, okay.
My first band was named Fidget. Three-piece power trio, grunge.
Gosh.
But anyway, Jeff Cork's wrong. Kenny Baker, brilliant actor. One of the best actors of our time for actors that wear costumes.
All right.
Right?
I guess. I've never seen Time Bandits.
Well, you see his face on that one, so that's a different thing.
Count.
I wouldn't say he's like best of all time when you see his face. But anyway, I bring this up.
I keep going the wrong way.
Not just because I watched it last night, but my pursuit of getting Ewok autographs.
That's right. I'm familiar with this.
I have
pursuit.
a predicament now.
Uh-oh.
Kenny Baker.
Oh.
Played one of the best Ewoks ever.
Okay.
The one that stole the speeder bike. Remember that super funny sequence where he's spinning and all that?
I remember it, yes.
That was Kenny Baker.
Kenny
What
B.
do I do? I have to reach out to our community. I want to ask, do I buy someone else's autographed copy of, I think his name was Paplu?
I think you do.
Because I can't not have Kenny Baker. And then that brings up a lot of these Ewoks, older actors, they're probably, a number of them might be dead.
You got to get on this, is what you're getting at. You got to get moving on this task that you've given yourself.
So, yeah, I don't know what to do.
I think
I'm conflicted. Do I just get them myself and get the personal stories from them? Or do I try to be a completionist now and add Kenny Baker, Paplu, one of the best Ewoks ever?
I think you go on eBay and try to get that autograph. Although maybe is it worth a large amount of money now that he's passed away, sadly?
Oh my God, Kenny Baker played Dufflepod in Prince Caspian in The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Oh my God.
Oh, the memorable adaptation of everyone is just clamoring for more sequels in that franchise.
Just a talent like I've never seen.
Reiner, let's talk about Colossi.
Here it is.
This is one of the best Colossi in the game. I think it's a lot of people's favorites. It's certainly like up there, like top 3 for me if I wanted to rank them out. This one is so awesome. This is like another one of those Colossi where the first time it shows up, you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, what do I, like, does this thing come and sit down so I can climb on its back? And just sort of the process of breaking down, like, exactly what you're supposed to do, and it's so good.
It's huge. And pulsating.
Probably not you can't go through here, Aggro? There we go. Yeah, this thing is crazy. I love this thing.
Do you think he got sand in his eyes?
Who, Aggro or
both?
Me? Yeah. That thing's kicking
probably
up.
Sucks.
That thing's kicking up a lot of dust.
You know that South Park game has that, what is it, the Nosferu Rift, whatever?
Oh, yeah, the Nosculus Rift.
Yeah, whatever that is. Nose thing for Rift where you could smell the game. Super funny thing, smell farts. What if they did this where you wore glasses and it was putting sand in your eyes?
So you're basically suggesting that I play this game with a torture device, is what you're suggesting.
There is a pencil here. Let me just occasionally just lightly poke you in the eye.
There we go. You want to see a magic trick? That's a Dark Knight reference with the pencil on the desk.
Oh,
remember that scene?
I was like watching the screen intently, waiting for it to happen. Yeah, no, that was a good scene. That was kind of the introduction to Joker, right?
That was cool. That movie's real good.
Heath Ledger. Right, big fan of Kenny Baker right here.
Probably. We'll never know.
Saying one of the most talented actors of our time.
Did he work with him? He probably worked with him on something.
Maybe.
Some point. Was that the Brothers Grimm's, maybe? That was another Kirlian movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Kenny Baker maybe in that.
Ooh, let's see if I can do this, Reiner. God, this is awesome.
Do it!
You gotta kind of get ahead of it a little bit. Let's see. I want to try to cut him off. All right, here we go.
Oh!
Ooh.
Kyle Hilliard,
Look at
first
that.
try.
Oh!
Hey!
Don't fall, Wander. We got a job here. All right, we got to get back in the sky, Mr. Colossus. I'm like on a bad corner here because I can't let go. All right, here we go.
Liam Wilson says, I've been a Heinz man my entire life, but I just tried Hunt's, and I think I might like it more.
Uh-oh. We're changing minds with the Shadow Colossus Super Replay. Oh, all right, let's see. Oh, man. Is there a chance? Can I get up? I'm really, nervous about trying to get up on this wing. Oh, man. I'm having that better than coffee moment right now, Reiner. Here we go.
Here.
Oh,
open your mouth. Tilt your head back. Keep your eyes on the screen.
Wait, that's sand. What are you doing? All right, I want to hit the first. Okay, it's important that I hit the first one here and then make my way back because I think I can get more than one if I do this right. Let's see. Oh, God, this music is so freaking good. Okay.
Josh Martindale says, so with Super Replay, I discovered it when you guys really started hitting your stride with the Reiner, Tim, Dan team. The team led to some of the most hilarious moments in Super Replay.
Like this?
Oh,
This
I
is
don't
a
like where this is
hilarious
going. That said, Super Replay has evolved. Seeing things where you're interacting more with the viewers. I've had 2 comments read on Super Replay now. Gives it a different
now
feel.
3.
There are still funny moments, too. It's like before it was all focused on being entertaining. Now it's equal parts entertaining and connecting with fans. That's exactly what we were going for.
I didn't
Thanks
make
for
it.
the nice comment. Whoa, you're in the flap.
Don't want to be in the flap. It might be time to get off this thing. Usually, if you're fast enough, which I was not clearly, you can get 2 on one sort of journey, so to speak. Is aggro right there?
Yeah. Nice landing.
So I was... Oh, aggro. Oh, man. That makes me feel bad. I don't like seeing aggro get hurt. We need to get you an apple, son.
Yeah. Nice reward. Nice Granny Smith. Or...
Pink Lady, I think.
Ugh.
Really? I like Pink Lady
No,
apples.
no. That's a fake apple.
Oh.
Honeycrisp?
There are no Pink Lady.
Sweet Tango? That might be a Minnesota thing. Manufactured by the U of M, by the way.
I think you grow an apple. I don't think you manufacture an apple, do you?
We need to name this bastard.
Oh man, he's the best. Like no one ever was. To kill him, this is a long name. I'm not gonna.
Simply the best.
Simply the best. There we go. He's like Nutella.
Nutella.
Yeah, is
That's
that
his
the
name.
best?
Yeah.
I'm not even like a big Nutella guy. I don't know.
Nutella or Nutella?
Wait. Say those again. What's the difference?
Nutella or
Nutella?
Netella?
Oh, with a U, Nutella.
Yeah, but you were saying Nutella.
Well, I say things weird sometimes. All right,
Oh, yeah.
get your balloons. You think there's helium in those? Do you think
Yeah,
that's how that
probably.
works?
That's probably how it flies so slowly. Because that mass that he is, you'd think he'd have to really get going. But he's not really waving those wings.
Did I get him? I think I got him.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably helium-based, Kyle. That's really scientific of you.
Thank you. I'm so scientific. Because I remember I knew about the sound and light stuff earlier with the fireworks. I'm basically Neil deGrasse Tyson of Game Informer editors.
Kyle,
Reiner.
we have a reader named Connor Quintana.
Connor
It's a cool
Quintana.
last name. It
That
should
is
be
a cool
a
last name.
AI character in Halo.
Maybe they're related.
He wants to ask you some Ghostbusters trivia.
Oh, crap. I forgot about this. I was going to study for this. Shit. No.
Here's question one.
Okay.
You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Other than Onion Head, what nickname was given to Slimer, coined by Aykroyd himself?
Oh, I do know this. John Belushi.
That's right. Ding,
Okay.
ding, ding, ding.
What do I get?
Someday we'll have a soundboard and we can make those sounds.
Okay. No, I don't think we need a soundboard. All right, I'm on the wing. Man, this is an intense game show. I have to answer Ghostbusters trivia. This is adding a new sort of difficulty.
What are the hours of Ray's occult?
The hours, oh my gosh. That's I don't know. That's probably I'm guessing late. I think it's it opens at noon and stays open until 1 a.m., I think.
7 on weekdays, midnight on Saturdays.
Okay. See, that's more trivia related to the fiction of Ghostbusters. I'm more versed in the sort of behind the scenes
Oh,
stuff.
right.
But that's no excuse. I just said Ghostbusters trivia. I didn't say I didn't specify which type of trivia. That wouldn't be fair.
Janos, am I saying that right?
Janos?
Janosz.
I don't know who
Janos?
that is. So far so good.
Where is he from?
Oh, it's a made up country, but I don't know what it's called. It's not real. Does that count as an answer? Janos is who you're
Janos.
talking about. Yeah. I don't know. I'm New Brightonston.
The Upper West Side. Kyle, you're 1 for 3.
Really? I could have sworn he was from a fake place. Oh,
As
well.
a child, Egon had part of a toy. What was it, and what did he do with it?
It was a slinky, and he stretched it out.
Yep, correct.
Yay!
2 for 4.
That's good.
Batting 500. Good for the major leagues, not great for trivia.
Oh.
The exterior of the Ghostbusters headquarters was filmed in New York City, but the interior was shot somewhere else. Where was it? This is a behind-the-scenes one.
Oh, yeah. It seems like I should know this one. I don't know. I'm going to guess Los Angeles.
Bing, 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 bing.
Is that right?
You are 3 for 5.
Yay! I did it. Oh,
Into the void.
That's what Wander sounds like.
I think it's more like shit. No.
Aggro. Oh man, he sounds extra intense yelling aggro. I wonder if that was like a program. So wait, that's it for trivia?
Yeah, that was it. 5
All right,
questions.
I did a all right job.
You did
I
decent
guess.
job.
Yeah.
1 guess, 2 correct.
So that was did they email you those? Because I told them to email you. Someone was like, "Hey, how about I send you some Ghostbusters trivia?"
Yeah,
And
they
I
were
was
sent
like,
to my email.
Nice, good job. That was fun.
Look at me coordinating. I got 2 different feeds open, email. I'm watching the screen. Someone said I got to watch the game more, but that's BS because
You've
I
seen
have
this
one eye on
before.
it at all times.
Yeah, and you're playing Pokemon. Actually, you're not doing that today. Come on.
Oh, okay. Paul Sirek,
Paul Sirek.
Svarte Vinter says, piggybacking off the ketchup discussion, what do you think the black oil tastes like every time the Lone Wanderer stabs the weak points?
Oh, did we? I feel like we talked about this before, actually.
He says, I picture a sick combo of soy sauce and malt vinegar.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot of soy. It's really, really salty, I think.
I'm going to guess it tastes like blood.
Like blood? Mm-hmm. That's the easy answer.
Like straight up, cut your finger, suck it out, blood.
I think maybe it's like watered down Nutella. Like 1 teaspoon of Nutella mixed with a bunch of water. Like 3 cups of water.
There you go. Yeah, that's just... Well, or a mix between blood and...
Wine?
Octopus ink.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Is that literally ink?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me look it up.
Like, is it just like a goo? Or like, could I put it in a pen and like write my diary?
Let's see.
There we
Let's
go.
get scientific.
Oh, man. I just did a really good jump. I'm really proud of that one. That's probably the best jump everyone has ever done.
First thing I see is, does the octopus really fart ink? Scientific America blog.
All right.
What?
Does the octopus fart ink? Do you know the plural of octopus is octopuses as opposed to octopi? There's a podcast I've been listening to called Science Versus with this very smart Australian woman who talks about science stuff, and she would ask the Webster Dictionary how to the plural of octopus, and they told her it was octopuses.
I'm just blinking my eyes at Kyle. That's why I'm not talking. Damn, National Geographic has an explanation, but it's a video.
We don't care about video here at Game Informer. Thank you for watching our super replay of
see.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Here's your question. Is octopus ink similar to fountain pen ink?
Yes, that's exactly what I want to know. Like, could I save thousands a year on fountain ink by having a pet octopus that I scare every couple of months?
So it's composed of highly concentrated melanin. This is the same dark pigment that we humans have. You're responsible for skin color and the color of dark hair. It's a natural dye that octopus manufacture in an ink sac.
An octopus manufacturer?
Mm-hmm. Manufactures in an ink
okay.
sac.
I thought you were saying like a company that manufactures octopuses. I was very confused for a moment.
Huh. Deep sea octopuses have lost this ability.
Oh, interesting. I guess they don't need it because they're, in the darkness. Oh, here we go.
The color of the ink is red.
Reiner, I'm going to try something fancy here, okay? Stop. Oh, crap. Dang
It
it.
becomes darker when it's
screwed up.
more concentrated.
Reiner, I was trying to get fancy. I really probably could have beaten this Colossus, but I wanted to try to do, like, a crazy stab. And I think I kind of...
You blew it?
Yeah, I got, like, too proud. Like, I'm trying to get fancy here, and that's a mistake. I should just try to do what I came here to do. You know, also, it's really fun to jump on that thing, so I don't feel too bad about this.
But long story short, the answer is no. It's not not the same ink.
Thank you for researching that for me.
You bet.
I appreciate that. Well, I was dicking around on the top of a Colossus.
Just dicking around Shadow of the Colossus.
That was actually the alternate. That's actually was the the code name for the game while they were working on it. Dicking around on top of Colossi.
Dicking around on giants.
Dicking with giants.
Careful. Let's see.
I'm gonna beat this guy. Can I get it? Oh, can I get him while he's like coming out of the sand there? That'd be pretty cool. Doesn't look like.
Oh, you got to lead that shot.
Yeah, I didn't do a very good job leading it there. All right, let's see. I'll wait for him to get in the sky.
The CA pop. The Capel Priest.
Capel Priest?
People, you got to put spaces in your names. I'm not gonna try to decipher this crap on the fly. I'm loving the Super Replay, especially since I've never had a chance to play this game. Great.
Cool.
For replay candidates, I'd like you to try out Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Is that now? That's sort of a. It's not a text adventure, but it is very dialogue heavy, right? Okay. I've never played that game.
This person says the writing has a great sense of humor and character advancement is still one of my favorites in any game.
Cool.
Wish I could suggest Call of the Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, but when I played it, it felt like it crashed on me every 20 minutes, making a horrible choice for a show.
That's too bad. I would actually. I've been hearing lots of cool things about that game for years, so that's actually one I would be interested in playing. All right, here we go.
Okay, this guy named Vood says, I remember playing this game. I endured the unplayable frame rates, killed the first 3 monsters, then said, okay, so this is the game. Then I watched the ending on YouTube.
That's one way to do it.
And he says, I look forward to getting flamed. But you know what? How many people do you think do that now?
A lot.
How many people do you think did that with No Man's Sky?
Oh, yeah,
like,
probably
I want to see what's at the center of the universe. That's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't...
Rude, too bad you didn't like the game. You gave it a shot at least. But,
yeah. That's what I was going to say.
I can't fault you for... At least you did your research and just saw what the game was about at the end.
Yeah, you gave it a shot. And I definitely understand the sort of... not wanting to deal with the frame rate of the PS2 version. Like, I really think if I went back to that version, I would struggle with it a lot. Oh, speaking of struggling! Okay, let's see. All right, this is... like I said, I'm not going to screw around here.
You ever listen to Deftones?
A little bit. I mean, they had a couple hits back in the day, but...
They have an album, Around the Fur.
Okay.
It should be perfect for this. Because you are stabbing around the fur.
Interesting. Do you think that this is what they were referencing with that album?
Oh, no. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's all sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Probably. You know, I read Radiohead once had a list of their favorite games up on their website, and Ico was one of them, which was really cool. Those guys seem like they would be into Ico.
But is it like the sound guy? You know, it says Radiohead, but then it's like it doesn't attribute.
There, Reiner, I did it! I did the downward stab for the final kill.
Watch.
Even though I said that I shouldn't do that and that I was getting... Man, that felt good. I love this Colossus. This one's so good.
If you roll it up, it turns into the Halo.
This is all a prequel to Halo, actually. I don't know. It's not widely known, but it's so sad.
I miss it. It just died, but man, I miss that thing.
Here comes the soy sauce and the Nutella. Oh, maybe it's soy sauce and Nutella mixed together, or just black licorice.
Ugh.
It's just the liquid that they use to make black licorice.
Jeff Cork likes black licorice.
Yeah, even Mike Futter.
Like,
I don't get it.
That makes sense to me now, actually.
When I went to Finland to do our Quantum Break cover story, it seemed like that was like all they had as far as candy was like black licorice everywhere. I was like, you guys are doing it wrong over here.
Yeah, totally wrong. Best licorice from Australia.
Okay. They
have like weird berries I've never heard of, like raspberry from Pokemon.
Like raspberry? Uh-huh. Oh, with the Z? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say raspberry. You can get raspberries in the United States, right? It's not that hard. Man, we're like ripping through this. So we have one more in this episode, presumably. I don't know how long did that one take. That one took a little while, but we're still in good shape.
Yeah, we're doing great.
And then, next episode might be the last episode. Although I almost wonder if we should break it into two parts, Harry Potter style, and do the last episode in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Because the last Colossus is really long.
We need to reveal some stuff here real quick.
Uh-oh.
This is the first episode we released this week because we've been super busy.
Yeah.
The SX review, deadline, hell on earth for me. But it'll be probably a week before we have another one again.
Yeah.
Because we're recording some other stuff on Monday and Tuesday. All day Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which we can't go into, but it's going to be super fun.
We're not going into it.
Super, super fun. Condor Carnival asks or says, Kyle, you should be ashamed. That jump that you missed will haunt you forever, like the Ghost of Christmas Past, but with more hang time.
Oh, jeez. Even Tim Turi, I guess, who has been sort of tuning in to some of these episodes, even he was like, he messaged me and he's like, what are you doing? What happened there? That you missed that jump. I don't know if you remember which one they're talking about. The one with the teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, you really went for it, too.
Yeah, I made up for it, I feel like, at least partially in this episode by not missing a single jump, so that was good. I'm pretty proud of that. Let's see. All right. I think the next Colossus, if I remember correctly, which I rarely do, is that sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Is that one of those temples that I've missed earlier? No. I'm crazy. Okay. Because we have 3 colossi left, and the last one's pretty memorable. I remember what the last one is.
Oh man, it's
then I know what
unforgettable.
I know what the other 2 are. One's big, one's little. I think the little one is next. I believe. Because I think the other big one, I remember him pretty distinctly as being sort of the penultimate Colossus, you know.
Dominic Chikoki says, Walt Disney really did write Kurt Russell when he was dying. He wanted to work with him.
That's the true thing. Okay. Yeah, I'd heard that before.
And then says, have a question for you guys. There's been quite a bit of movie talk on Super Replay over the years, most recently with Kyle's Onion Head Bologna.
Onion Head Bologna. That sounds like a
What are 10 important films or film franchises that everyone should see? Obviously saying Lawrence of Arabia counts as one. No, it doesn't. Don't watch that crap.
That's old. Get out of here.
Now we're Jeff Cork.
Old movies don't age.
The Star Wars movies, yes,
Yeah, you should watch those.
That's 7 right there, so we just need 3 more.
I could skip a couple of those probably.
No, so series, that's 1. Also, good luck. Okay, so that is number 1. Everyone should see that for sure.
So, like, important films?
Yeah, like, that everyone should see that are kind of timeless. Star Wars is definitely that, right? Like, A New Hope, Empire, Return.
I have kind of a weird one, like, that I personally consider very timeless, and in fact will watch, like, once or twice a year, and that's Akira. I think Akira is very important to animation, which is I really love animation.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the mangas of that as well. I think.
Yes, yeah, read all those.
I would even recommend reading the mangas first, but the movie is a really great adaptation.
It's cool,
or vice versa. I don't know which one came first.
It's really interesting, like as far as an adaptation goes, because it is basically like taking the story of the manga and using those characters and that sort of established universe, but telling a completely different story in a strange way.
You know why I'm confused by that? They released the mangas here in the States after the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I was actively buying those month to month to month.
Oh, wow.
To month.
Oh, really?
I think it was Dark
Like
Horse.
it's definitely Dark Horse. Like how did they release it? Because
they were just individual, like, they were
single
bigger,
issues?
They were bigger than a normal comic, but they were like...
Because I have the 6...
They're beautiful, by the way.
I have the 6 volumes. Like, is that how they released them?
No, they released them. I want to say it was like 40 issues.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought they just, like, the only way that it came out was in those large 6 volumes.
No.
Oh, and you were reading it, like, every month?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that was even a thing that you could do in the United States. That's really interesting.
Let's see.
Yeah, I love Akira. Miyazaki movies in general, in terms of, I'm still kind of going on animation, stuff like that.
Where would I look for this? Dark Horse's website. Stinky Poop.
Try that. Try Googling Stinky Poop and see if you can figure it out.
Comic book. Let's see. Single issues.
Try that. Important movies. That's like a weird
let's keep going on there. So we got 2. I agree with you on that. Akira is really great.
You could go back and watch a lot of Hitchcock if you want to get, like, important films. You can go watch Psycho.
Oh, no. It was epic. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, here they are, Kyle. Look at all of them.
Whoa, that's awesome. I didn't know that was
look at all the awesome art. Like, you got to buy these.
Yeah, I kind of do want to buy all those.
38 issues. Marvel Epic Comics.
So Marvel was translated?
Yep, it's line Epic Comics.
Oh, man, that's so crazy.
And they're really nice, high quality, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I actually would. I have the volumes. I think like Dark Horse did do the volumes. So I have those, but that would be cool to have the single issues. That's awesome.
Essential movies. Jaws. I'm going to say Jaws.
Jaws?
I think Jaws as a kind of horror film and just fun adventure film at the same time. I think that's my favorite Spielberg movie. He's one of the best directors of our day, obviously.
Yeah, Close Encounters and E.T. are still just amazing films to me.
But I think Jaws is his finest work.
Sure. I don't think it's my favorite Spielberg film.
Indiana Jones as well.
Yeah.
Would you call that essential?
Yeah, just go watch all of Spielberg's movies. Even the ones that are subpar. I watched BFG recently. I would not add that to this list, but I thought it was cool.
I like the book.
Well, you probably would like the movie then if you like the book. Speaking of good adaptations.
And I remember the old cartoon, too.
I never saw that. Reiner, am I going the right way? I feel like I'm not. Let's see.
I don't know. I was looking at Akira comics. Totally paying attention like that guy says I have to.
There must have been an entrance between the rocks that I kind of ignored here. Let's see.
We're doing an entertainment show, not just a super replay, right?
That's right. Well, we knew
tons of topics here.
We knew this going in. When we first started playing Shadow of the Colossus, we said there's going to be episodes where I am just lost in the open world. And people are just going to have to enjoy that, whether they enjoy it or not. Hopefully you guys enjoy
Okay, so we got 4 movies so far.
Yeah.
Let's say we have Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Jaws, and Akira. Comedies.
Ghostbuster. Oh, you know what else? I really love... There was that list recently that was... I didn't tweet it, but like there was like top 7 movies. And I was kind of thinking of my top 7 movies. And I think 2 of them, if we're going like a list of 7, might be... I can't think of the director's name for some reason. I'm going crazy. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I think
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright. I think Hot Fuzz and Scott Pilgrim might be in like my top 15. Like he has 2 movies in there, I think.
Hot Fuzz is super funny. Scott Pilgrim I thought was an okay adaptation.
I love Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim's also like, I was like, I was a guy obsessed with video games, playing in a band in high school, dating a girl that I thought was way cooler than me who had pink hair. So like that movie like hits home for me. You know what I mean?
Right. That's a very personal one for you then.
Yeah, so I love Scott Pilgrim for that reason.
I think we'll put that one on the bubble.
Sure. Well, that's my bubble. It doesn't. I don't know if it's like everyone needs to watch it, but that's like an important. I love that film. I don't know if it's important even. I think I just really love that movie.
The Godfather 1 and 2.
Sure.
I think need to be on there.
I have never seen those movies, which is embarrassing. I know. I have never watched the Godfather films. I'm sorry to disappoint you in that way.
Yeah, and they're directed by a winemaker.
That's right.
Francis Ford Coppola. I mean, who would have thought that a guy that makes wine would make a movie?
Someday winemakers will make movies, and they were like, no, that'll never happen. You're so full of crap.
People hate us, and rightfully so.
They love us.
Okay, so that's.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
Should we top it at 5?
What do you want? Like 10?
10. But we've mentioned a lot of great movies. E.T. and.
I think you actually are less of a Nolan fan than me, I think. But I think Dark Knight is one of the best, is probably maybe the best superhero movie,
It definitely hits the right notes. I was disappointed at parts of it.
Yeah.
Like how they handled Two-Face. I thought that was very, I don't know, Tim Burton-esque, just introduce a villain and then be done with it in a second.
This looks promising.
I was disappointed by that. But Joker and Bale, Ledger and Bale, obviously fantastic. Story, pretty great.
Here's another important sort of long-term film, The Matrix.
Yeah. The first Matrix movie was... I walked out of the theater just mind blown.
Yeah.
It's like, this is it. This is like one of the best films of our time. Obviously, its legacy has been tarnished by the sequels.
But yeah, I think that film is still in the original, holds up really well.
Now let's put that on there. 6.
Yeah.
For cyberpunk, sci-fi thriller. I thought that was great.
I also I like Inception a lot. Like still going on Nolan, just like a really imaginative movie that was like really cool. But again, I don't know, like importance. What does that mean exactly? You know?
Yeah.
Look, this is teasing something here about what's coming next.
That.
It's like, look out, get ready to jump on some blocks. Do you remember this, Colossus?
I'm drawing a blank right now.
This one's interesting.
Oh, the wood flute. God, what other movies, Kyle?
Toy Story.
We got like 7, potentially 8. Oh, yeah. Pixar. Totally. Anything Pixar.
I would probably say, like, Incredibles is my favorite, but in terms of like importance, I would actually probably say Toy Story.
I would say Toy Story 1 to 3, and 3. Holy hell! Talk about an emotional roller coaster.
I know.
One of the best moments in cinema history. I'm not even.
Yeah,
given
I think that's fair.
Kenny Baker hyperbole here. I mean, that is like
the patented Kenny Baker hyperbole.
Like, holy hell!
It was like definitely
what a moment.
I went
in the framing of it. God.
I went and saw the movie twice, and I was just like, I remember watching it, just be like, they're doing this. They're really going here. This is really a thing. Like, this is happening. Oh my God.
One of my favorite directors, Tarantino.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got it. Yeah, you got to have some Tarantino in there. Yeah. Got to have Tarantino.
My favorite of his is Death Proof. I know that's a weird pick.
That is a weird pick.
Freaking Kurt Russell in that car was so great. The dialogue.
Did you go see that movie in theaters?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was a really good time.
Because that was just kind of...
Went with like 6 friends.
That's the way to do it, I guess. It was just kind of exhausting, though, at the same time.
It was a long ride, but both movies were good.
Yeah. But yeah, probably Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I really like Django a lot, too. Like, I think
good.
Django is probably up there in terms of one of my favorites of his.
Man. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, you got to go Pulp. So I think we're close to 10, maybe 9, if we could think of any more.
Let's see. I mean, did we put a Miyazaki one on there? Like, I would put Princess Mononoke on there.
Yeah, that or Spirited Away. I also like, what the hell is it called? The one with the moving house. Howl's Moving Castle is so good.
Yeah.
Castle in the Sky is great. That's very much a video game story.
Nausicaa's really good, too. They're all great. Man. Mononoke's my favorite, though.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, he's one of the best, for sure.
Did I grab onto the side here? Oh, I think I did it.
Aliens?
Oh, yeah, the original.
Cameron?
Yeah.
Terminator 2?
Titanic.
Anyway, we've given it enough. We can move on from that. But awesome question, by the way. That was fantastic. Fantastic.
Do you remember this Colossus now, Reiner?
Yes, because I actually see it.
Okay. Well, this was just so interesting because it's like, you're not really attacking him directly, which I always thought was cool. Like, your job in this one is to kind of goad him along to the end, to the finish line, you know?
Right.
And I really like it because I like platformers a lot, and this is kind of a platformer in a weird way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, this is very much a platformer one.
Oh, don't fall. Don't fall, Wander. Oh. Let's see. And you can crouch. I think you want to crouch on here. Let's see. Where'd he go? You see him? There he is. This one's like Danny DeVito, I think. Just a little angry guy.
Yeah.
He's funny.
So you're calling him Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Danny D.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, one of my favorite shows.
So good.
The couch episode with Danny DeVito is...
I think it was a Christmas special, actually.
One of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
Especially
at the scene where at the party with him coming out. Like, oh my God.
Sometimes I think about like the funniest moments in television, like the moments that I was just like losing it, you know? And I think of the musical episode where they put on the musical, and I just was crying at home, like, sitting with my wife watching that episode, on our DVR, and just like literally crying.
Yeah,
I don't know that I've ever laughed so hard watching television.
D doing stand-up comedy. We rewound that, went back and watched that 10 times, just dying of laughter.
This show's really good. Yeah, where she's just hacking.
Oh man, and Charlie's just in the crowd, what the hell?
That guy. I have a theory about the creator of that show that maybe I'll write someday. That I think he can convince anyone to do anything. Because he sold that show on nothing. They shot basically the equivalent of shooting a script on their cell phones in order to sell that show. And And then like he convinced Danny DeVito to come be on this like independent little small show, you know, like he pulled him back into television.
Right.
And then Rob McElhenney, he was a guest on Lost at the height of that show's popularity. So that makes me think that like he even convinced someone who's like, hey, I want to be on Lost because everyone loves Lost right now. And then he married his co-star, which is like unheard of. Like that's like crazy that he did that. Like he's like, you don't, you know, in television, people don't get married to the people that they are characters with on TV, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Is that wrong?
No, it's a stretch, but you'd think he'd be president of the world at this point if he could do anything.
Well, but he doesn't want to be president. So the next thing that he did, and now he's directing the Minecraft movie, which is like one of the most popular franchises ever. And he somehow convinced Microsoft to be like, hey, let me take that on. I'll do that. You know me from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. It's a perfect fit, which isn't a perfect fit.
Also, additionally, in an interview with him on WTF, he talked about how he basically lied his way through college. He like attended college without ever actually like signing up for classes or like living in the dorm. He basically like kicked someone out of their dorm and lived there. And the reason that he got caught like going to classes and all this stuff was because he auditioned for a play and got the role. And one of the people who was actually a student at the school got upset because he's like, this guy's not even a student, and he took the role. And so he like turned him in, and that's how he got.
How long was he doing that?
Like for years. He was just like going to school, and he said he like.
Getting an education without actually getting an education.
Yeah, he didn't pay for it or anything. Like he doesn't have a degree, I don't think. And then he also like, part of that story was he apparently like he like bought someone's meal plan. He's like, here, I'll give you this amount of money. You can just, you know, feed yourself, and I'll take your meal plan, and I'll like pretend to be you, basically. And I'm like, what? Who is this guy? Like, I have a lot of evidence. I need to write it all out. Rob McElhenney.
Okay, and how does he sleep?
Soundly, like he's just, you know,
with a little grin. Like,
yeah, he's like, I did it. He's just always like, yeah, I did it. I got an amazing TV show. I'm directing what will probably be this huge movie. I got a beautiful wife and kids. I didn't go to college. I don't know if
he
that's
did go to college.
Well, he did go to college, but I don't know. I'm just sort of fascinated by him. We should get him on replay sometime. That's a good guess.
He could do anything. You think he'd get a better last name? Jeez.
Ronald McDonald. You remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, Colossus, get over here. Is he stuck? Come on, Danny D.
Man. Yeah, he's a talented dude. He started on Law and Order.
Yeah, he was like like pretty young. I think like late early 20s maybe. That was like his first real acting job. Okay, let's see. I feel like he's stuck beside a pillar, right? Or maybe he needs to. I'm sort of talking out loud to myself here. Am I doing something here wrong, Reiner? Is he supposed to attack me up here?
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think this is what I'm supposed to do here. I got really distracted by Rob McElhenney. My hero. My hero, Rob McElhenney.
I don't remember.
Let's see. Yeah, this is right. I feel like this is right. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go jump on this pillar now because I think he was stuck in the corner. No!
Nice.
Got it. I don't miss jumps anymore. I'm going to miss the next jump because I said that out loud.
It's going to end horribly.
And I don't know where to go next. Let's see.
There it is.
Okay.
No! He's okay, folks.
He's all right. All right, let's see. Get up. Get up. Okay, where do I go next? What can I climb? What can I climb? What can I climb? Here we go. Because the thing is like you want to stay off the ground for this guy. Like if he will mess you up. He will ruin your day if he gets too close. But now I'm a little lost. Let's see. Where is he?
I'm reading about Rob here. And
now you're looking him up.
It says that in preparation for the 7th season, he put on 50 pounds and grew his beard out.
That's right, yeah.
To add a new comedic direction. something Charlie Day described as disgusting, and the rest of the cast were a little on the fence about it for his own personal health and safety.
Oh, jeez, that guy.
He lost 23 pounds in a month after the season was finished filming. Holy hell. He lost more later in a year to film the next season. Dear God.
And you know what? To his credit, the sort of plot that they went with of like him being fat, like being this important part of that season was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it was great. You always hear about that with actors.
Crap.
Christian Bale, what was that? The Machinist lost all that weight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's always scary. Tom Hanks, Castaway.
Matt Damon put on a lot of weight for The Informant. That was funny. Don't. Crap. After all this work, is he going to kill me?
No.
Get up. Roll.
Yes.
Oh. Did he get me again? I died.
That's going to end the episode, Kyle.
You think so?
Yeah.
So this is we got it this far, and this is the first episode that we died. Oh, man.
That's going to throw off the future episodes now.
Oh, no. Well,
all
right.
Stay tuned for next episode. We'll see if Kyle can take down this little bulldog that we've named Danny D. See you next time, everyone.
That
you
sucks.
gotta take us out.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I got to take us out. Well, you know what? Here's a good way to do it. How about let's just have this guy take me out. Boop. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Oh, this is an awful ending to this episode. Look, just come back next time, please. Don't give up on us. We won't give up on you. Thank you for watching. Can I save here?